Hey, Mutt Squad. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's make sure the notification went out. Let's see. And the notification went out. And sounds fine, except for the fan in the background. And the notification went out. That's okay. I know I've been a stranger, y'all, but I'm back. And today I'm just going to be painting some things that, well, a base coat on these of white. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing with them yet, but I want a base coat on white. So let's get started. I use it. Let's see. Let's see this brush tool. Let's see here. But I don't feel like getting paint all over my hands, so. Hi, Sissy. It was okay. I slept most of the day. Really, we've had some terrible weather here the past few days. Winds, rains. Today we're okay. It's not been raining, but hey, American Dream, how are you? Yeah, sis, you know what I got thinking when after you sent me the picture where she had gotten sick? Have you recently changed her food? Or has she been on the same food for a while? Because she may have a food intolerance to certain foods, because there's only certain cat foods we can feed ours. Other foods that tear their stomachs up. All right, see. Have you been feeding her the same wet food though? I know you said you stopped feeding her the wet food, but was that the same? You hadn't changed that, had you? That's something you might want to bring up to the vet though. Hey Anthony, that's something you might want to bring up to the vet though, sis. Is maybe she has a food intolerance. She might have developed a food intolerance to her food. Yeah, I see that she's, her happy-go-lucky self. So that's what leads me to believe it's not nothing serious. It could be coming from the fix. How long ago has that been? Cats develop weird things. They could be fine about 3 weeks. Yeah, she could still be having some issues from that. But they can also develop, be fine with a food 1 week, and the next week you guys switch them to something else. We try to feed ours indoor formula. And ours can only eat Meow Mix, Friskies, 9 Lives, Kitten Caboodle. And we did have, when we catch it on clearance, sometimes we'll get them the Rachel Ray. But yeah, that's something you might want to bring up to your vet, is the possibility of her having a food allergy. Ah, you got one of them. Okay. It could be from that too, sis. Because we have one. Mom's gotta be careful. She'll get the you know that piece they put in the meat tray that absorbs the liquid. She'll get that and she'll eat that. So if she's eating plastic, that could be causing it too. But cats will do that. Cats will eat strange things. You know, I don't like that brush. We'll use a different brush. Ah, she likes getting hold of the water bottle bags. Okay. Yeah. It might be she likes that crinkly sound, and then she just gets chewing on it. You can buy cat toys that actually make the sound of that plastic. That might help deter her. And I know this might sound weird or kind of mean. Some people might think it's mean. Get you a spray bottle and keep it with some water in it. And anytime you catch her going after the plastic, spritz right before she tries to get it, spritz her with the bottle of water. You know, spritz her with a little bit of water. And she'll get, every time you do that, she'll get used to and know that if she tries to go and do that, she's going to have a consequence of being sprayed by the water. Okay. So it's not okay. She's a tough cookie to crack. Okay, she's a little tough cookie to crack, so the spray bottle of water doesn't work. She's a like Mom said, she's a determined one. The only thing I can tell you, sis, hey sissy, is just to, when you take her to the vet tomorrow, let your vet know what's going on. Maybe they can recommend you something to do. Because I know there are already Houdini cats in the open your cabinets. I know that because I've seen you show me that before. That one baffles me. But okay, the vet told you to make sure she doesn't eat too much of it. Okay, she shouldn't be eating plastic at all. I mean, I know that you're doing your best to keep her from it, but a vet's going to tell you don't let her eat too much. I'm sorry, sis, but I would have told that vet to go fuck herself or himself. Because a cat should not be eating plastic at all. I mean, we had one, she chewed the old internet boxes that used to have the flip up little antennas on them. Mom's got a cat that she chewed the antennas off of one of those. And they tried eating my nephew's bicycle pedal. I mean, wow. I can't believe that. Who do you think I was talking about, Mama? Miss Jaws of Steel. Precious has jaws of steel. But I can't believe a vet would say that. I'm like, I just don't get that. I mean, a vet's supposed to be there to that paint's still too thick. I can see the others there. A vet's supposed to be there to tell you how to stop them from doing that. You know, how you can get her to stop and things like that. I mean, you know what? It's about ready to be finger paint time because this paint is thick. It's not doing it. Yeah, I'm like, if not, since I try to find, if this vet doesn't help you this time, I try to find a different vet because that's just ridiculous. I just can't get over they told you don't let her eat too much. They should be telling you how to deter her from eating it at all. Yeah, I just resorted to using my finger because the paint's thick and it's not doing what I want it to do. Anyway, hope everything does go okay though with her tomorrow, Sissy. You know, when you first were describing it to me though, it sounded like hairballs. But then when you sent me that picture of the she had been throwing up the brown. That's almost like her throwing up, like when we get sick, how we throw up the bile out of our stomach when we, it's basically what that is. Where she's ate food or whatever. I mean, there was no blood or anything in it at all, so that's a good sign. I mean, she's not throwing up any blood. She's not throwing up any tapeworms or anything out of her tummy. So I don't think it's worms of any kind. Now, is she using the bathroom okay? That's the other thing. Have you seen her be able to use okay, her bathroom's normal. It might just be a cold on her stomach. Or something, she's just got allergy from, dust in the air or something, It doesn't seem like it's nothing bad though. Because she's happy, she's energetic, she's playing like normal. Now, if she was lethargic and she didn't want to eat or just, not doing her normal things, then you'd really have some concern. But I mean, her daily activities have stayed the same. She just keeps getting sick every so often. Now, see, we go through that with one of ours because she'll gorge her food down, and then she eats so much she makes herself sick. But that, that's only because she gobbles her food down like a pig. Because she don't want to share with her sisters. But I know, I was watching that when Sis did the one video and they were laying there on the couch beside each other, and Bella's like just laying there like, okay, what am I supposed to be doing? She could do her own thing. I'm just gonna lay here. Mommy, why Sissy, bug, She was laying there like, Bella's just laying there like, really? Like she didn't have a care in the world. It was cute. Bella was laying there just like, okay, whatever you say, people. I need another coat a little bit. I know, right? Same with ours. I mean, they're all 3 trips. You never know what attitude you're going to have out of them when you wake up in the morning. Finger painting is fun, y'all. Oh, I forgot to turn that off. Freaking spam texts coming through like crazy. Yeah, I just haven't had the past few days. I just didn't have the energy to want to even do anything. It's just been that crazy weather. And is it this week? We're supposed to gain an hour of sleep one day this week or coming up soon. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to make out of them yet. I just wanted to put a white base on them. I just haven't decided what I'm doing with them yet. Really? Things are falling everywhere. But for some reason, my white paint is like thick. And I don't have any stuff to mix into it to thin it out a little bit right now. So I'm just using my fingers. Hence the gloves. Because God forbid I didn't want paint all over my hands. So I resorted back to kindergarten. I'm finger painting. Hey, Cooley Jimmy, how are you? Not much. Same old, just different day. Tricky part. There we go. I didn't know if my hand would stretch all the way I wanted it to. Gotta figure out how to get it down there. I have to use my paintbrush. Probably still gonna have to put another coat on these later. But I'm just doing this for now. No, it's actually I'm putting finger painting right now, white paint on some wood. I didn't realize my camera angle had changed. I didn't realize I was out of the camera angle. I'm trying to get the edge on this one. But I just put a base coat of white on some wood things for a project. Ain't sure what I'm going to do. So right now it's a mystery, even to myself. So. Jeez Louise, what's up with all this? Oh, that's the ambulance going back in. Okay. It's like, well, it gets you because ever since Friday night, it's been nothing but sirens. Because of the storm that went through here. We had some bad flooding in town. I mean, our schools are even closed today. Because we're still having issues with flooding. From the storm that hit here on Friday. Yeah, that storm that hit us on Friday, sis, we're still having issues with kids are out of school again today, just our county. Because of there's some people that still can't get out of their houses. People had damage to their house. There's friends of ours are trying to find a camper that they can stay in while they have to rebuild their house because of the flooding. Other people, not to bring them up, but my ex-sister-in-law and them had to start a GoFundMe for themselves because their house got flooded. They're over there, right across from the Woodson. Not a couple houses down on the road going to Arch Bridge, coming from Woodson, and I mean it got them bad. The island, the floods caused a fire in the church over on one of the islands. Ocean City had a bad fire last night to one of the restaurants. So it's been a time in the 3 counties, my county and the other 2 counties surrounding me. It has been a time. Yeah. Um, they equated the flooding, and the thing was, when this flooding started coming in, it was 9 years to the day we got hit by Hurricane Sandy. But they equated the flooding levels to be about what we had when we had Hurricane Isabel. But the weird part is, 9 years ago during Hurricane Sandy, down by one of the local churches on what we call our strip, a car went into the ditch. 9 years to the day, just feet away from where that happened, a car went in the ditch again. Same exact position as the one 9 years before. I mean, people's gas tanks floated away. Children's play toys. My sister, right down from my sister's house, my nephew posted a picture of somebody's heavy ass fire pit. I'm not talking about one of them little light fire pits. I'm talking about one of them expensive heavy ass fire pits. Look like, it's like got the ceramic or concrete bottom to it. Some areas they were saying the water was going about the current of the water, the tide coming in and all, it was flowing about 10 miles an hour. So, yeah. I mean, even Ocean City got hit bad with flood. Areas that normally don't flood actually flooded around here because we didn't where we're at. We were good. We're on dry. Our ground was good, but not even 10-minute, not even less than 10-minute walk from my house. Friends of mine had 4 inches of water in their garage. And they usually don't flood over there. So, yeah, it was a time. It was so bad that if you had to go to the hospital, they weren't taking you to the local ER here. You were going straight to Salisbury. You were going straight 45 minutes away. They had to redirect. They had to use, because they have a nursing home out there, so they had to get nurses in and out of there and staff doctors at the ER in case they needed the nursing home needed to take patients over there or whatever. They had to use the big army truck that they use to evacuate people, when we have bad weather like that. They had to use that to get them in and out of there. That the water was that bad. Let's see if I can find. I think I might be able to find some pictures. Hold on. Oh yeah, I know where they're at. Let's see. No, that's not what I want. Okay. Let's see here. I may have to turn my one light off. Hold on. I'll bring my desk in closer. Okay. This is just. This is just some of the flooding. That's our local projects. That's how bad the flood was there. Oh, that's out the front of the Humvee. That's from our local post office. Yeah, our local sheriff actually carried that lady on his back up to her door. And you can see how high that water is. Yeah, that's the truck they were using to get people back and forth. That was right before you go over the bridge to go into the hospital. Not sure which street that was. That's our local 4th Street. Because that brick building is a church. Yeah, that's just some of them. That was Steel Island. But yeah, so that's what it looked like around here in the past couple of days. And I mean, it's still flooding in areas right now. Like I say, our schools are closed, due to it, and it's a time. But being from here, we know how to prepare for it. But the problem it wasn't that people didn't prepare. I mean, people knew the storm was coming, so they started preparing for the storm. That wasn't the problem. It was the tides just moved so much quicker than they thought. They were wind-driven tides, but the storm itself actually moved quicker than the weather people thought it was going to. So, I think I'll use that. Try to dry this some so I can move it. Okay, where's our fire truck going? I never heard the whistle go off. They didn't have their siren or lights going. All right, sissy, have fun. I'll watch it later. I'm not sure what I'll do with those, but as of right now, those are done for now. Until I decide what my final project is going to be. It'll probably be for some upcoming Christmas idea or something I have. I think that's what I'll probably use them for. Thank God for a silicone mat. Because paint cleaning gloves, paint cleans up really easy. But yeah, so I took time away, mental break. So I'm coming back. I got some ideas of stuff I want to do. Just not sure when I'll start implementing them. But I have pre-filmed content all the way up to the end of the year, so I just got to worry about getting the gumption and doing my live streams. So, I want to make a roll of this eventually. probably going to push this for a little bit longer, and then I'll probably jump out of here. Don't really feel like doing a very long stream today. Long live stream today, but I wanted to do at least one. So. Well, y'all, I think that's where I'm going to go ahead and end it for today. And I'll be back either later or tomorrow. So, peace.